Welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Ballou. So we're going to look today at another way of using your Step Up platform, or some of you have pedestals at home or a box, whatever is strong and secure. You've probably seen a previous video of step ups where we targeted the shoulder. This is called step down. It's an exercise that I've seen used pretty effectively for dog rehabilitation, for creating good neuromotor signals. It's really simple. You just step down just like it says. I have a very small bridge, so you can just use whatever you have access to. If you have a slightly higher platform and your horse is used to that and it has good traction, you can go ahead and try that out. We're just going to use our little bridge here that we have in the field. It's still good stimulus. So Corazon and I will just start by stepping just the front feet down. I have to wake him up first. We're going to step just the front feet down off your platform, and then you're going to pause. I like to observe what happens here. Sometimes if the horse has a weaker hind limb or there's some issues going on in the sacroiliac junction, they'll rest a hind leg repeatedly. Doesn't always happen. It's just an interesting data point. And then if your platform's low enough, you're just going to step the front feet back up. If your platform's really high, let me show you what you're going to do. You're just going to keep the front feet on the ground and move them back and forth a little bit. So if you're on a high platform and Corazon's butt was pretty significantly in the air, you're just gonna do-si-do a little bit like such. See him figuring out where the side of the platform is there. I'll bring the front feet forward again. And notice I'm not rushing or hurrying. You don't want to make these motions so abrupt that the horse starts to be concerned about where their balance is. What's really cool about this exercise, I'm gonna pause right here. What's cool about this exercise is I've noticed with some of the horses that I practice this with routinely, once their body learns this posture, they will start to adopt this the mechanics of this movement, sometimes on their own in the field or in the pasture. And it's just really interesting to observe that and keep track of that. Like, oh, are they trying to find release there? Do they find this comfortable? Are they always resting the same hind limb? Just interesting data points, nothing to panic about, but just interesting data points on your fitness journey. So if you've done a custom fitness plan with me, I will assign a certain number of these step downs based on what seems most appropriate for your horse. Good rule of thumb is to start with 10 of them, again, modifying for your individual horse. So these are step downs, and thanks for tuning in.